So in my last video, we talked about making low content books. Low content books are books that your end reader is going to be doing most of the writing, not you as the author. We also talked about putting it onto a platform, KDP, which connects to Amazon, which is a print-on-demand service that allows you to not have to print the books, to work with customer service, ship the books, or really anything. After you create the book, Amazon takes everything and ships it out to your end buyer, does everything for you, deals with the refunds, deals with the returns, deals with the customer service, deals with the printing, everything. So all you have to do is focus on being the author and the content creator instead of becoming necessarily an entire business owner, which is awesome for you because this can be a side hustle for you. There is zero upfront investment on Amazon. It's free to make a KDP account, and anybody can get started all around the world. Today, we're going to get into how to create a coloring book. A coloring book is going to be a lot more involved than a traditional low content book, but if you are somebody who is creative, you are an artist, you draw your own artwork, then this is a great option for you. And even if you do not draw your own artwork, I'm going to show you how you can do it today as a non-creative person like myself to create coloring books online for kids and adults alike. All right, let's get into the video. Hello, my name is Theo, and today we're going to learn how to make a coloring book for your low content book business. Side hustle, I should say. So the first thing you're going to want to do is do key research on your book to make sure you have a higher chance of actually making sales, because it's a book that is in high demand and it's already selling on Amazon, which means that there is already a client base. There's already people looking for this kind of book. So you have, like I said, a higher chance to actually make sales. You do not want to be putting a book out there that nobody has interest in. So what I do is you go to bookbolt.io. So I will put a link in the description for a discount. It's 20% off. It's really cheap. It's very affordable. Trust me. So worth it. So when you log on to BookBolt, this is the first page you're going to see. So you're going to go down to the left column where it says cloud. We're going to now search what are the top performing coloring books in your niche or just in general. So you can leave all of the filters the same, and you're going to change the category to coloring book because that's what we're going to make today. I'm going to press search. And now what BookBolt is doing is bringing up all the top performing coloring books on Amazon. Here you can do your research. So you can see this one's numbers, this one's mandalas. This is going to be for adults. This one's adult coloring book. So you have two of the top performing ones are adult coloring books. Here's one with tattoos, bloody alphabet, positive vibes. You can kind of just see the different things. There's a lot of adult coloring books. So let's take a look at this flowers one. You can look at the title. Adult coloring book is a big one on here. You can see it has 11,000 reviews. So it's doing very, very well. The price is $10 approximately, and they're selling about 573 copies a month, which is pretty effing good. You can click into this and get more details about the book, but you're going to want to just do your own research about what you want to do. I think I'm going to do a children's coloring book, so I'm going to type in alphabet here, and you can see the most popular ones here. So this one's an adult alphabet book. This one's for kids, it looks like, and this one's for kids Spanish. So even this one that only has 6 reviews, okay, for this Pokemon, you can see that they're selling 269 copies a month approximately, so that's still doing extremely well. You can just kind of do your own research here to see what is going on there. So I'm going to go over and head over to Canva because that's how I like to customize my interiors, and I'm just going to show you how easily you can do this yourself. So I actually changed my mind. I am going to do an adult coloring book after doing some more key research on BookBolt. I find that the coloring books are selling really well, but especially adult coloring books. I'm going to go over to Canva now so I can start creating my interiors that are custom for my book. So we're in Canva now, and as you can see, well, maybe you can't see, but I am doing a 8.5 by 11. That's the standard sheet of paper, because when I feel like you're coloring, you're gonna wanna do a bigger size sheet of paper. So when you go into your home, all you're gonna do is click create design, and you're gonna type in your custom dimensions, which is, make sure you have this in inches, 8 9.5 by 11 is what we're doing, okay? And then you create your new design, click that. Now we're back at the main page here. So the first thing I want to do is create the interior. So we're gonna skip the cover page quickly and we're gonna just do the interior pages. So I'm going to go into elements and I'm gonna search backgrounds, for example. And you're gonna look for backgrounds that are gonna work for your example. So I'm gonna click this one. This one looks pretty cool to color. I'm gonna fit that to the screen. I'm gonna double it. Then I'm going to change the color to black since we are doing a coloring page. There you go. Now I have the background for my page. Now, since we're doing affirmations, I'm going to put some nice text. I'm going to go click the text field and put some text. Okay, since we want this to be outlined, we're going to have to do an effect. So you're going to click effects here. And you're going to go to splice. So you're going to click splice here and then you're going to change the color. We want the inside to be white. And there you go. Now you can actually see through the text. Okay, just remember when you are putting the text on the screen, you have to account for the bleed. So this is probably going to get cut off. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller and then center it. That should be enough. Okay, now I'm going to show you the next one I did ahead of time. I just found this in backgrounds as well. Right here, line them up, and I'm going to do the same thing as add some text. You're going to keep doing that until you have about 50 pages to sell. So as you can see here, I just kept doing this. You will succeed. I am enough. You are worthy of love. And it might look hard to read, but once you have different colors, once you color it in, it will not be a problem to see because all of it's going to be different colors. So I just went through the different backgrounds and did different things. Let's just do one more example to make sure it's hitting home. I'm going to type in here Mandela. This is a really cool feature. So if you see one you like this one, you can see the magic recommendations. If you see all, click see all, and you can see all of the very similar ones. So I actually like that one, but I kind of like this one more. Again, you can click see all, and that's going to be all the ones that are similar to that. So I'm going to fit this to the screen. All right, this is just an example. Is this like the most fabulous looking thing here? No, but I'm just showing you an example. If you're going to be way more creative than I am and making sure that this looks super great, but you can just see how you can put all this together in probably a day or so. Here are some more examples of the ones I did. Now we're going to make our cover quickly. Just for the sake of time, I did save a couple of things that I liked after doing some research. So I'm going to just create a little cover real quick. This is a really cool feature if you go into effects. For something like this, that the background is curved, you can click curved And then you just change the intensity of it like that. This is one, and I'm thinking like a coloring book. I should probably have a little more colors, so I'm gonna play with the background a little bit. I think I kind of like this one. All right, so there you go. I have my cover, I have my interiors, and now I'm gonna, or I can do this one. I don't know, which one do you like better? Let me know in the comments. Maybe that'll be the cover I use. I actually am gonna put this one on Amazon and see how it does. So now we have to remember that this one cover is just the front cover. We have to account for the back and also the spine and also the bleed. So this is an 8.5 by 11. So to double the page, 8.5, so you're gonna click the resize, make sure you're in inches. 8.5 times 2 is 17. We have to account for the bleed. So it's gonna be 17.376, and then 11.5 is accurate, but we're gonna put it at 11 and then 11.25 to account for bleed. Before we click the copy and resize, you're gonna wanna save this as a PNG, just the front page. It's gonna make it so much easier for you, trust me. So here is the PNG. You're gonna make sure you just only click the first page that you wanna print. So we're just gonna do the top one there. You're gonna download that. So now you're gonna go back to your other page that you just copied. And you're going to upload this in the upload, so then you have it here. Okay, so now you're going to put it on your page here, like so. So this is the front page and now this is the back page. Well, we want the back page to look cohesive. So what I'm going to do is try my best to make it look cohesive. So I'm gonna try to do that real quick. So we're gonna try to fill it so it fits the screen as best as possible. So it looks like we need to make that a tad bigger, kind of like that. Let's see how that looks. Since it's kind of hard to make this one look exactly perfect, what I'm gonna do, let me see if I flip this, what will happen? Oh, perfect! All right, I just flipped it and that looks like that actually might work. That to me is pretty freaking close. That little line there where it doesn't line up perfectly, I'm gonna add like a little spine and see how that looks. Okay, that's the middle of the page. And I'm gonna make that a light purple. Okay, there you go. So now no one will know. No one will know. You can leave it like this. So that's the end of your book. Only for your cover page, you're going to double it, okay? After that, you're going to save it as a PDF because that is how KDP Amazon recognizes your cover. You're also going to do the same thing for your interior pages here. You're going to save this as a PDF, and then you're going to go to KDP and upload it, follow the original steps as before. Just in case you didn't see that part, I'm gonna do it very quickly. You're going to make an account if you don't already have one. It's free. You're going to add paperback, and then you're just gonna pretty much follow the prompts. You know, you add your title, you're gonna add your subtitle here, you're going to add your name here as the author, you're gonna add your description. I own the rights necessary for publishing this book, click that. Go put in your keywords. You can go back to BookBolt and see what the popular keywords are. And then you're gonna choose your category. Depending on if it's juvenile or if it's adults, for example, this one. For juvenile, so, you know, for kids, you can do activity books. That's the only thing that I found that's very similar to that. Yeah. And then you click no if it's not like adult content, which just means like naughty stuff, you know what I mean? Then you're gonna click save and continue, and then you're gonna go into actually uploading your manuscript. So the manuscript is the pages, the interior pages. So you upload that on the manuscript, Then for the cover, you're gonna upload your cover. It has to be PDF print, so just make sure it's PDF print. After that, you're gonna click Launch Previewer. Once you click Launch Previewer, you're gonna be able to see the actual book. Once it all looks good, there's no errors. If there's errors, you have to go back into Canva and fix the sizing, fix where things are adjusted. Once it's all approved, you click Submit, and then it's gonna be pending, usually for about 3 days. Sometimes it's pending for more than 3 days, but don't worry, it will get approved eventually as long as there's no errors with your book. Then it's live on Amazon for somebody to buy your book. After that, you can do different things. You can change the covers, you can change the text, you can play with this so you have multiple different coloring books in your wheelhouse. Another thing that BookBolt has that's really cool is they have a thing called Puzzle Whiz, which they have the actual copy and paste pages for Sudoku, word cross, word search, and many different other activity books. So if this is a lot more intense for you where you don't want to have to be designing this much, stay tuned for my next BookBolt video that I'm going to go into how you can copy and paste word searches, crossword puzzles, and all these different things super easy for you on BookBolt. If you have any questions, myself, I will be looking out for them. Hopefully I can answer your questions in the comments. If you do not know how to do all the steps on KDP, look at my previous video here where I show you how to do that step by step, start to finish. All right, if you have any other low content book examples that you would like me to go more into detail, please let me know. I will be happy to do that for you. If not, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you later. That doesn't allow you. A coloring book is gonna be a lot more, let's see. A coloring book is going to be a lot more involved than low content. How to make a coloring book on low content books. Coloring book? So, ooh, I need to press record. Oh crap. Whoops. Where am I going? Ay, 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 ay. This is annoying. You're just gonna double them? Double them? No. No. I lied. No. Go through all the steps in KDP. Jeez, 24 minutes. Oh God. Long video.